Hey, 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 good morning for me when I am recording this video. Might be later in the day or evening or even the middle of the night when you decide to watch this. Well, welcome to my show, Faith, Food, Fitness, and Freedom with Angie Rose. And every Monday I try to hop on and do just a short little video to give you some value of things that you can be thinking about and implementing into your everyday lives. So this week I have called this topic or this video, the difference between people who reach their goals and people who struggle, right? People who struggle, which every one of us have struggles. It doesn't matter what area of life that we're working on, we're trying to get better in. The reality of it is that struggle is real. The struggle bus can be hard. But what does happen, and I see this definitely within my industry, which is weight loss or healthier living, is that the truth, most people are all or nothing. They're all or nothing. It's like I'm either all in and I do everything perfect, or I try to do everything perfect, or I am all out. And that can actually be an issue, right? Because what does happen is we kind of give up and we have to end up starting over again and again and again and again. And that actually wears on us quite a bit because it makes us deal with or feel shame, failure, whatever that might be, that I'm a quitter. And so I want you to change that today. That it isn't about that we're going to start over every single Monday or when school starts back up because the summer's here, whatever you may be saying. I want it to be that we are able to do something that I call the minimums. The minimums. And I talked a little bit about it last week, but the truth of the matter is, most days, guys, there are a lot of days I'm not crushing every bit of my journey. I get really good in this area, and this area kind of might slack a little bit, vice versa, right? So we're trying to do all the plates and juggle all the plates. We talk about that a lot. But the truth of the matter is, there are days where, like last week, I forgot to set the meat out for dinner. And my husband, I get home, my husband's like, "What are we having for dinner?" Well, we are not having what I planned because we don't have the meat. And we were going to have homemade pizzas on Saturday night because it's kind of a splurge night. And he's like, "Well, we're having pizza tonight." And I'm like, "Yes, I guess we are." There are days that I feel really great for my workout. And there are other days that honestly, maybe my back hurts a little bit, or I'm just more sore from the workout, or I didn't have a great night's sleep. And what I had planned probably isn't going to happen. Right? Sound familiar? Or the kids need 47 snacks and they need help with their homework. You name it. There is always going to be something, right? So I know in one of my emails that I sent out as well, it talks about this, about the minimums. And so many of us try to focus on what a perfect day would be. Like, tomorrow's going to be perfect and my workout's going to look like this, and this is how long it's going to be, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get to work on time, and then after work, and then life happens in the middle of it, right? There's always something shifting and changing. So what I want you guys to be thinking about, and what I'm trying to teach you today, is I want you to plan your workouts, your healthy eating, your healthier living around your worst days. That sounds kind of silly, but most days we have chaos happening, especially when you've got kids, you own a business, whatever it may be. There's just always something coming at you that you were not expecting. So if you look at, and again, we don't want to focus on the negative, but what I'm saying is, if you look at even on the worst day, as long as I get these things done, I still feel accomplished and I did something for my health. Okay. So, for example, when I call minimums, is just the bare minimum habits that I need to get in so my life does not feel like a full blown dumpster fire. Okay. That I actually accomplished something. So, let's say, for example, a habit minimum. might be for my food, that I have to have a few things on hand. We talked about this as well, definitely last month. No cook meals, so that we have something on hand when I forget to take the meat out. Right now, was pizza the healthiest choice? Probably not, but that's what we had that night, and I had to deal with it. Right. So maybe have like rotisserie chicken on hand with some vegetables that you can pull out of the freezer really quick. Maybe it is chicken salad or a tuna salad, or just being able to whip something. Eggs are always in my fridge, and that is a quick scrambled eggs, over easy eggs with a little bit of fruit, or an omelet, which is super simple. So if you've got frozen vegetables that are already like fajita style in the freezer, that quick, you can have something ready to go. So how about a movement habit? Instead of, I didn't sleep good last night, so now I'm going to drink my third round of caffeine, I'm going to go for a walk around the block on my break. Last week I actually did that. I didn't have a good night's sleep. I needed to go down and check the mail. It was nice out, and I thought, I'm going to go ahead and walk all the way around the block. And my employees were, and I forgot to bring my phone. My employees were like, what in the heck, man? And I got stopped down the way because I stopped into one of the offices down there with somebody I know and chatted for a few minutes. So don't do that to your staff or your people. But I made the choice, like, I'm tired and it's nice out and I need the fresh air. I'm going to move a little bit extra versus just going right to the sugar or to the extra caffeine. So how about a mobility minimum? Maybe you can't get a full stretch in, but you're sore and you're tight. So maybe while you're in the shower, very carefully, of course, very carefully, you get some stretches in while your muscles begin to warm up. Okay. So that kind of stuff actually adds up. Now, it doesn't take the place, don't get me wrong. It doesn't take the place of full bore, hey, you know what, I've got a workout in. But what it does is it helps with the mindset to keep moving forward, even though things have taken our time. It helps with the body because we're eating better. We are moving a little bit versus none, right? But it also keeps us in the game, right? Because sometimes I've heard the saying, and I don't know if I've ever said it, but never let more than 3 days go by without a workout. Because by the fourth day, it's really, really easy to just not do it. Because now you've already got 3 days gone. It feels like a waste. I'll just start next Monday. Baloney. Never let more than 3 days go by. But our goal here is to do more. What can I do so there's no days that go by? Well, maybe you can't go walk 3 miles or 10,000 steps today, but you can walk for 15 minutes. It all adds up. All right. So this is the real reason that I'm teaching my clients consistently that we are not starting over every single Monday. You are back on the wagon if you fell off immediately. The next meal, the next morning, we're right back on track, but we're always still doing something that works toward our habits. So maybe what I would love to see, not maybe, I would love for you guys to, below the video, put in what is a couple of your minimums, right? What is the minimum that you want to make sure you get in no matter what to keep you focused and moving in the right direction? All right. Well, that is what I have for you guys this week. If for those of you who do not know, I've been posting about a class I'm doing this Saturday called Supernatural Weight Loss. It sounds kind of crazy. There will be prayer involved, don't get me wrong, but it's really about dealing with the emotional component, the spiritual component of addiction, going back to food, and exactly what we're talking about, starting over. Why is it that we have to keep doing that? So you can look on my page. It is called Supernatural Weight Loss, and it is open until Friday. Costs $40. It's going to be a 3-hour seminar, all online, with also I'm going to record it. So I know a lot of people have said to me, like, Angie, I'm not available on Saturday morning. I'm like, that's okay. I'm still going to teach it. It's just going to be that I'll record it live, and then you guys will have access to that as well. So you can definitely call the office or message me and ask me about that. But it is a little bit more deeper. We're going to go deeper into the emotional component and the spiritual component of gaining our weight back over and over and over and continuing going back to the things that we know aren't helping us. So I'm excited for that, for the ones who've already signed up. And for those of you who are kind of on the fence, I would love you to join me. All right. Well, as I said, that's what I've got for you guys today. Thank you for those of you who watch. Thank you for those who will be watching. I would love it if you would like it, share it, repost it, give this to somebody or tag them in it that would get their attention, that might be a benefit to help them. Have a blessed full week. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you here again next Monday. Bye.